Once your course is created, you will need to visit Moodle the same way as the previous video covered. Once in your course, there are several important areas. In the upper right hand of the screen, there is a Turn Editing On button. To edit your course, click this button. Now, all editing tools have appeared. Now we will explore each editing tool. These editing tools appear at the activity level behind each activity. Or these tools appear at the topic level, which is in the upper right-hand corner of each topic. We will start with the eye. The eye behind an activity or a topic will make that entire topic or single activity not viewable to students. These items will still be visible to you as the editor once editing is turned off, but they will be a light gray, while the visible items will still be a more bold color. The next tool is the X. This will delete a block or activity. The blocks are what is located on the left hand or right hand of the screen. Moodle will make sure this is what you want to do before completely deleting an item. Next is the hand with the pencil. This tool will let you update, edit, or change the activity settings or the label text. The last tool is each of these arrows. These will move the block or topic in the direction of the arrow, but only one section at a time. This is the only section that is not movable. Moodle will already add a news forum to this section for you. You are still able to add other activities or content to this section as well. At the bottom of each topic, you will find two drop-down menus. The left menu reads Add a Resource, and you can add different types of content to your course, such as labels, files, links to web pages, and additional Moodle pages. The right menu reads Add an Activity. The menu will allow you to add many different types of activities to your course, such as forums, glossaries, quizzes, choices, wikis, back-channel chats, and places for students to turn in assignments. You are able to change your role so that way you can view your course the way a different type of user would. The most useful role is that of a student. If you switch your role to a student, you can see your course as a student would. All hidden activities or topics are removed in this view. This is useful when demonstrating for students. Be sure to switch your role back to an editing teacher when you are ready to continue editing your course. Here is what it would look like in the teacher's view. Now we will begin to explore the blocks. The blocks are located on the far left or far right of the screen. The first block we will look at is the section links. Section links are basically shortcuts. These links will send you directly to a topic instead of having to scroll to it. The next block down is the People or Participants block. This link will send you to a list of those enrolled in your course. If you click on a participant's name, most importantly, you can see what other courses they are enrolled in on the Profile tab. Here you can also choose to unenroll a student from your course. If you click on the Activity Reports tab, this is another way you can see what students are accessing or uploading and when within the course. The next block down is Activities. Activities is a list of the types of activities in your course. Click on the name of one of the types of activities and you will see a list of all of the instances of that type of activity in your course no matter what topic it is in. Students also have this ability. If you scroll down, the next block down you will see is the Administration block. Here you can turn on the editing function as well. The next link down is Settings. Settings will take you back to the course settings that you filled out when setting up the course initially. The next significant link down is Groups. You need to set up a group here and then choose within activity settings if this does or does not apply to that individual activity once you have set it up. Groups allows you to set activities where only a select group of students can communicate. If you want to create a forum where only a group of 4 students can post or discuss, and that content is only viewable to those in the group, or create chats of groups of students instead of the whole class, Groups allows you to do so. An additional video will instruct you on how to create groups. Moving on, the next 3 links down are Backup, Restore, and Import. These 3 all deal with your course content, and each does exactly what it says. I'm not going to spend a lot of time here because the event that you may need to use one of these links is slim. Next is Reset. Reset allows you to remove all user data, uploaded content, or quiz scores at the end of a year or semester. This option is much easier than unenrolling every student one by one in participants. When students are unenrolled, their uploaded content goes with them, but test scores remain until deleted by you. The next important link down is Reports. Reports is an area where you can open and run detailed user activity reports, in addition to where you were shown earlier. Here, you can run reports based on course, student, the date, what activity, based on all those you have already loaded into your course, and what a student has done in that activity. Questions will take you to the central bank of quiz questions. There will be an additional video that details how to create a quiz and populate it with questions. Briefly, you create the quiz shell and questions separately. All questions for all quizzes are located in one place. Here, the questions link will send you here. Files will send you to the central location where all files you have uploaded to the course are located. You can also scroll to the bottom of the screen, and here you will have the option to upload more files to your course. You will need to use the Add a Resource menu to add one of these files to the main screen of your course. Here, you can also delete files from the course completely. Removing them from the main course page does not completely delete them from the course. That needs to be done here. If you scroll down a little bit more, you will see the My Courses block. This block is the same for you and students. It is a list of the courses you are involved in as a creator or a user. This list also acts as a quick link to each course you are involved in. Moving over to the right side of the screen, you will see more blocks. Recent Activity is a helpful block alerting you when a student has uploaded from home. The activity report of which student did what will appear in this block when you log in as a teacher for the first time since the last time you have logged in. It will read if a student uploaded a file to an assignment, added a glossary entry, or posted in a forum. However, it will not tell you if a student took a quiz or not. If I turn the editing back on, a small block will appear at the bottom of the list on the right, labeled Blocks. Each one of the sections we just looked at is a block. Using this Blocks block, you can add or remove blocks, but only when the editing is turned on. The blocks that you are able to add that will be the most useful are the calendar and glossary blocks. We will look at those two next. If you set due dates for your assignment submissions, they will appear in the calendar. The due date will appear in peach. If you click on the day in the calendar, the name of the assignment due that day will appear. You can set due dates for assignments in the settings of that assignment when you set it up initially. Due dates are also able to be updated if you update the assignment settings. The other interesting block is the random glossary entry. I have moved mine using the arrows that appear when editing is turned on to appear at the top of my page. This block will randomly pull in one entry from any glossary you have previously set up, filled, and selected. Each time you log in or refresh your screen, a new entry will appear. I have students create these entries from our weekly vocab words.